Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a braid all the way down the back of my head. I look a mess. But in today's video, I haven't done my brows. Why am I even on the camera right now? It's late. Alright, now that that's settled, I don't even know how that even happened. In today's video, I'm going to be doing like a flame makeup tutorial look. I've been seeing this all over Instagram and stuff, and I've always been really intrigued by it, but I'm not a very like artistically creative person, so I was kind of just like, yeah, I don't know, I don't think so. So I decided today I was going to try my hand at it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing this, I've already practiced it 4 times just on my bare face while I was watching like a rerun of a volleyball game, just like practicing it and stuff and hoping that it turns out for the best and everything. But if you guys are interested in seeing that, then keep on watching. So I just recently got some new Milani products, so I figured that I would feature them in this video since I am going to do a full face because I'm going to do my base and everything, because I'm going to do my base before I do the flames. That way everything kind of goes together. But they sent over a rose primer, a prep and hydrate primer. They sent over a face oil, also a rose hydrating mist, and a few a lip scrub, and also a lip balm and a chapstick. And I think there was one more thing. But anyways, I wanted to feature them in the video. So I'm going to use the scrub because look at my lips. My lips are so crusty and I feel like I need like a little something. So I used to love lip scrubs back when I worked at Bold. I used to use them all the time because my lips are always crusty. But it's definitely rose. It definitely smells like rose. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this off with a cotton pad. And I've rubbed a good bit. Ooh, I can taste that sugar. And they also have a rose butter lip mask. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. What I like about the lip mask, from what I know about a lip mask, because I actually, I don't know, I can't even talk. I've actually never used a lip mask, but from what I assume is like you leave it on like while you do your makeup and it like moisturizes and hydrates, and by the time you go and put on your lipstick or your liquid lipstick, your lips will be nice and moisturized. So it just says, it doesn't say anything on the back, so I guess it's just a common sense kind of thing, but I needed that. I need all of this. So I'm going to take a little bit of the facial oil and I'm going to apply this on my skin as kind of like a primer type thing. It does have like a dotter on the top that you push down and it kind of like pulls up some oil. Doesn't pull up too much. I'm not the biggest fan of rose oils. I feel like the scent can be really strong, but I'm definitely willing to try this out for the sake of the video. This is something that you could use for skincare or also doing your makeup. So it's a dual action type of thing. And my skin has been so dry lately, so I've felt like I've needed this. Alright, so next I'm going to use the primer. It's a lightweight base. It hydrates, brightens, plumps, and it preps the skin. It smooths the look of uneven skin tone, fine lines, and pores. So really interesting. So we shall see how this goes. But I literally just got this in PR today, so I think that's about enough for me. And I was really interested in trying it out. I also got sent the sativa one, the marijuana one, and I'm really interested in seeing how that one turns out. Ooh, this is a dewy type of business, so definitely gives your face a little bit of dewiness, a little bit of shine. Not bad. Not all the way my cup of tea though. So I'm gonna let this all sit and kind of like settle into my skin. I'm gonna go and clean my beauty blender because I forgot to do it like that. Alright, so for my foundations, I'm gonna go back to my trusty good old Colourpop No Filter foundation in the shade Deep Dark 195 and Deep Dark 185. So I still haven't like bought an actual shade. I think like 190 would be like a perfect match, but I can't be bothered. So I just use this foundation and it works. I just use 185 around the outer perimeter or inner perimeter, and I use 195, which is the darker shade, like around the sides. And then I'm just gonna blend that in with my beauty blender. I definitely try not to take too much of this foundation because it is really liquidy and pretty lightweight, so I don't feel like I need like a crap ton of this foundation all over my skin. So I just try to blend it out as best as possible, but using a beauty blender definitely helps to sheer out the foundation. But I've been really into using brushes lately, but I just can't make myself use a brush with this foundation because this foundation is so like liquidy lightweight. I feel like the foundation brush would just take it all the way. I don't know. Alright, and for concealer, I'm going to use the same No Filter concealer in the shade Dark 42. This is actually the shade that I use underneath of my brows. And I try not to use this concealer color too much because I do like to conserve this for just using it for brows, but lately I've been just really loving the way that this concealer has been like blending out and like wearing and like looking. So I've just kind of like gone back to it because I used to only use this concealer like back when it first came out, like maybe 2 years ago, maybe. Like I was like all about this concealer and only this concealer. So to the point where I had like 3 of the same. Well, I had Dark 40, Dark 42, and Dark 46. And I would just kind of like alternate between those shades and everything. So this is pretty much my foundation routine. I do change out my foundation sometimes. I definitely change out my concealer. And I'm using like a new primer and stuff, but I do the same techniques, and like some of these products that I'm going to be using are kind of like along the same products that I've been using for quite some time. So alright, check me out looking all dewy and stuff. So I'm going to set all of this. I'm going to use the MakeupRevolution Bacon Blot Powder in the shade Banana Deep. I've had this for I've been using this for probably about 2 months. And I think it was about a month ago, I was like, yeah, this is my powder. Like, I absolutely love this powder. And it doesn't do me any wrong. So I use a Stilazzi strobe brush. It's an L307, this fluffy brush. And it's like my favorite setting powder kind of combo. It just looks really, really, really good. And I haven't like had the opportunity to like go out anywhere to see like how this holds up longevity. But it definitely applies really, really, really nice. It gives me a nice bright under eye, and I just go in and just apply as much as I want. Like, I don't even care. I'm just like, give me brightening, give me all of that. But for above the lid, I want to make sure that this gets blended out and set because I don't want to have any creases. And I don't know, I go overboard with my stuff. Like, I have to like set until I feel like it's set. So of course I'm going to use my Black Radiance contour palette in the shade Medium Deep. I use the dark shade, and that's pretty much all I use out of this. I've been using this All Over Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush. It's a number 7 brush from It Cosmetics, and I've just been loving how soft it is. I've probably had this brush for probably since like 2017, so about 3 years I've had this brush, and I just like this past like winter just started like using it. Like before I was just like had it in my collection, and I was just like, I don't know what I would ever use that brush for because it has another side, but I've found a use. So I'm really gonna contour this forehead. I definitely want to snatch that as best as possible, and then I always touch the sides of my chin. I have a pimple coming in right here, like a little bump, and that's like my period is supposed to start on Sunday, and like that's the only bump that I just noticed it earlier. It was way smaller until I started touching on it, and that was like, I was like, because I was looking at my face and I'm like, where are your bumps? Like, where are your pimples? Because that is definitely a dead giveaway for me that my period is coming. Besides, like, my mild cramps that I've been having, but that definitely gets me, and I'm like, fingers crossed. But I'm going to take my E39 Buff and Blend brush from Sigma and just snatch the nose. I always contour my nose. It's just, I'm a creature of habit, so to speak. So this is something that I've never done, is apply blush like over my nose. I see white people do it all the time, and like the whole emo trend, or like, what is it called? E-girl. It's not emo anymore. The e-girl trend, and I think it's like kind of cool. So I'm taking my Stilazzi blush palette. It's the Barbados blush palette, and I'm going to take the shade Private Island. It's just a matte pink on this Pretty Bar blush brush. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh gosh, I forgot how pigmented this is. So that's enough blush. Just throwing it a little bit over the side. Oh wow. And I'm just gonna touch, give myself like a flush, I guess you could say. This is so weird for me. Trying to step out of the box a little bit, you know. I think that's gonna be it. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit of freckling. So I have this Milani Stay Put eyeliner in Semi Sweet. It's kind of the same, well, it is the same exact eyeliner that I used in the classic smoky eye tutorial. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go ahead and watch it. So I'm just going to I don't really know how to do freckles. Oh. Oh God, what am I doing? I hope I can fix this. All right, I look stupid. So hopefully the sponge is gonna help it. I probably should have did this right after I applied my like setting powder and then went in with the blusher and stuff, because I don't know. I just kind of feel like I should have. So I'm just taking a touch more blusher. All right. So for highlighter, I'm going to take the Bretman Rock palette and take the shade Bebe Girl. Right here, I'm going to take this with a BH Cosmetics little highlighter brush. And this is like a shimmery kind of pink. I've never done colored, well, I have done like a colored highlighter, but it was an eyeshadow, and I did that look like, I don't know how many years ago, 3 years ago maybe? So it's been like a while. And that's like one of my manager Kim's favorite looks, and I just have never done it again. I just don't think I'm very creative as a person, so. But I'm going to take Bebe Girl on this Morphe eyeshadow brush and just pop that into the inner corner. And then we're going to get started on the flames. Pop a little under the brow bone, just to be cohesive. Ooh. I feel like an alien girl. Your girl's nervous. So for this part of the look, I'm gonna have to get very, very, very close to my mirror. So not really gonna be able to like talk you through it per se, but I'm gonna try to remain in frame and in focus so you guys can still see what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do is take these two Suva Beauty oh my god, I can't talk. These are their Hydra Fix eyeliners, and they're in the shade Acid Trip and Scrunchie. So they're both UV, which means that they reflect under a blue light, which I have a blue light. Hello. But they're water activated, so it's not like a regular gel eyeliner or cream eyeliner. So I just have water bottles that I've like drank almost all of it and like left it for a few days and just been like, I'm not drinking that. So I keep these on deck. They just sit on my jewelry chest back there. And did I put jewelry? Oh, it's not the time to think. So what I'm gonna do is just, it's already kind of damp from when I was working with it earlier, so I'm gonna just pour just a teensy tiny bit of water just to kind of coat it, and then whatever's left, like extra water, I'm just gonna pour out, so there's like a little bit left in there, but it's not like a ton of water. So that way I don't have to keep dipping my brush, because I used to just dip my brush and that was annoying. So I'm gonna do that to Scrunchie as well. And like I said, these are water activated, so you want to make sure that you work with the water, or else it will not work like at all. So this is a Suva Beauty 610 brush, and it's very, very, very fine and very, very, very like small. And I love, love, love this brush, especially for like detailed eyeliner. Although I don't do that like a lot, I still love it. So I'm gonna take Scrunchie, which is the pink, and I'm gonna do a few flames, so to speak. And then I'm going to take the next one, the orange one, and Acid Trip, and I'm gonna go start right at the orange or at the pink and carry that on just to continue the flame. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get close to my mirror, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, so just gonna take some water in the cap just so I can rinse my brush off, because you don't want to have pink on your brush, so it comes off really, really easily. So I just do it like that, and then I'm gonna start doing the orange. So I'm just going to pick up right where I left off on the pink and start doing the orange. Alright, I guess that does it. That's one eye. Now I need to try and do the same thing on the other eye. So, be right back. Alright, so that didn't turn out exactly like the other side, but that's okay. It's okay. I've never claimed to be no artiste. Like, I had a lot of bleeding over here, but that's alright. Alright, so the only thing left is to mascara and lashes. So for lashes, I'm going to wear my number 27s from More Lashes. I just think that these might be a little best. So I'm going to pop on those, and then I'll come back and we'll do lips, because I still need to figure out what I'm going to do in my hair. Alright, y'all. So one thing I forgot to do before I did the eyeliner is apply this Milani Lustrous Lights little like reflect eyeshadow thing. It's called PeachElla. It's from their, like, I think it was their Coachella line or whatever. But I want to pop some of that right here in the inner corner, just to give me a little razzle to my dazzle. You know? Can also pop a little of that on the cheek. I figure if we're just being extra, why not go all the way, you know? We're already all out of the box. Like, this is crazy, yo. So I think the last thing is lips. I'm gonna use my KleanColor lip liner in Chestnut. It's gone, and they don't sell this at my local beauty supply store anymore, but I'm just gonna do just a regular line. Alright, and for lip gloss, I'm going to take this Colourpop Luxe lip gloss in the shade Check In. I really liked how this swatched on my hand. It's just very sheer. Doesn't give off a lot of color, but I like that it wouldn't take away from the eye look too much. Ooh, I like this gloss. Smells good. It smells like vanilla or coconut or something. So that Milani line actually came out with glosses too and highlighters. So I'm going to take a little bit of this PeachElla lip gloss and just apply like a smidge of that. Now my lips are too glossy. Ooh. Oh. Ta-da! I think that's it, you guys. I didn't change my shirt. I'll be back. Alright, now I'm back. I just popped on this jacket. I literally have no bra on, but I was like, why does it look a little bland? Like, where's my color? And I forgot that I didn't put on my neon jacket to go with the neon liner. So definitely different, definitely out of my box. It's not my normal cup of tea, but I think that it just allowed me a little bit of creative freedom to just kind of like do something that I normally wouldn't do and hope for the best. Because it's literally all that this was. I was just hoping for the best. I didn't show you guys what it looks like under the black light, but it like lights up UV. So like that's really cool. But this light gives off so much heat. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know if you're willing to try it out. It was really hard. Like, oh, I didn't spray my face either. All right, let me use this rose water and spray my face. Nice mist. I like that. It reminds me of the Mario Badescu facial spray. So that's what, but it's just way smaller. It's only 2 fluid ounces, and I bet it's like $9, $10. Too expensive. But anyways, yeah, this look was really hard. I had to do it 4 times, and even doing it 4 times, I still fucked up on this eye after doing this eye. So it's just one of those things where I feel like you just have to be like artistically inclined. Just an artistic person. I can't draw for shit. I could barely draw flower petals in high school or in school in general. You know, like when you doodle in your notebooks and stuff. I couldn't do that. Like I literally wrote my name. That's all I did. I would write my name and write whatever crush's name I was crushing on at the moment. Like that was it. I was never like super duper artistic. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Let me know if you're willing to test this out and try it out. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.